Bonjour, everyone. Welcome to our whirlwind tour of France. Get ready to explore iconic landmarks and charming villages. Our French adventure begins in Paris, the city of lights, a place that needs no introduction. From its world-renowned museums and grand boulevards to its charming cafes and hidden courtyards, Paris is a feast for the senses. We'll start, of course, with the Eiffel Tower, that iconic symbol of France, and ascend to its heights for breathtaking panoramic views of the city. Next, we'll delve into the Louvre Museum, home to countless masterpieces, including the enigmatic Mona Lisa. Prepare to be awestruck by the sheer volume and brilliance of art on display. And as evening descends, we'll find ourselves strolling along the Seine River, the gentle lapping of water providing a serene soundtrack to the city's twinkling lights. But Paris is more than just its landmarks. We'll explore the charming neighborhood of Montmartre, known for its bohemian atmosphere, street artists, and the stunning white dome Sacré-Cœur Basilica. And no trip to Paris would be complete without indulging in its culinary delights. From freshly baked bread and buttery croissants, to exquisite cheeses and fine wines. So, come along as we uncover the magic of Paris, a city that has captivated hearts for centuries and continues to inspire and enchant visitors from around the globe. Just a short hop from Paris lies the opulent Palace of Versailles, a testament to the grandeur and extravagance of the French monarchy. As we step through its gilded gates, we're transported back to the time of Louis XIV, the Sun King, who transformed this hunting lodge into a dazzling symbol of his power. Prepare to be amazed by the sheer scale and opulence of the palace. We'll wander through the Hall of Mirrors, where sunlight dances across hundreds of shimmering mirrors, and marvel at the lavishly decorated state apartments, each one a masterpiece of art and design. The palace is a treasure trove of history, art, and architecture, offering a glimpse into a bygone era of French royalty. But the true magic of Versailles extends beyond the palace walls. The palace gardens are a masterpiece in themselves, a sprawling expanse of manicured lawns, colorful flower beds, and sparkling fountains. We'll stroll through these enchanting gardens, imagining ourselves as courtiers, enjoying a leisurely afternoon promenade. A visit to Versailles is a journey back in time, a chance to immerse ourselves in the splendor and grandeur of the French monarchy. It's a reminder of the power of art, architecture, and landscape to transport us to another world. The Loire Valley, fairy tale castles rising from the mist, their towers scraping the sky. It's even more magical in person. Over 400 châteaux, each more magnificent than the last. Not just pretty palaces, but strategic power bases, built during a time when France was finding its footing. Each château has a story to tell. Imagine strolling through Château de Chambord's gardens, its double helix staircase, a marvel of engineering. Crossing the bridge into Château de Chenonceau, its arches reflected in the Cher River. This region begs you to slow down. Let the echoes of the past wash over you. The Loire Valley is renowned for its fresh produce, its wines and delectable cuisine, savoring local goat cheese and honey, gazing at vineyards bathed in golden light. It doesn't get much more magical than that. Ah, Provence. This is the France of your daydreams. Think rolling fields of lavender, their purple hues stretching as far as the eye can see. Think charming villages perched atop sun-drenched hills, their terracotta roofs baking under the Mediterranean sun. This is a region that seduces all your senses. Provence is a place where time seems to move a little slower, where the air is thick with the scent of lavender and rosemary, and where every meal is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients. You can practically taste the sunshine in the plump tomatoes, the juicy olives, and the fragrant herbs that grace every dish. But Provence is more than just pretty landscapes. It's a region steeped in history, a place where Roman ruins stand as silent witnesses to a bygone era. Imagine yourself walking in the footsteps of gladiators at the perfectly preserved Roman amphitheater in Arles, or wandering through the ancient streets of Avignon, the city of popes. Provence is a region that invites you to explore its hidden corners, to get lost in its winding lanes, to linger over a glass of local rosé as the sun dips below the horizon. It's a place where you can reconnect with nature, with history, and with yourself. And trust me, you'll never want to leave. Bonjour from the French Riviera, or as the locals call it, the Côte d'Azur. This legendary stretch of coastline is where the maritime Alps plunge into the sparkling Mediterranean Sea. This is where the rich and famous come to play. It's a region with a rich history and vibrant culture. Imagine yourself strolling along the Promenade des Anglais in Nice. Picture yourself wandering through the narrow, winding streets of Issy, or trying your luck at the legendary Casino de Monte Carlo in Monaco. The French Riviera is a feast for the senses. So, grab your swimsuit and sunglasses, and let's embark on a journey you won't forget. Ah, Normandy. This region in northern France is deeply moving. It's a land of stark beauty, etched with the memories of World War II. As you stand on the windswept beaches of Normandy, you can almost hear the echoes of history. Imagine, June 6, 1944. Allied forces stormed these very shores. D-Day, Omaha Beach, Utah Beach. Names that resonate with bravery and sacrifice. Visiting the D-Day landing beaches is a humbling experience. You'll see memorials, museums, and the remnants of bunkers, all serving as powerful reminders of the sacrifices made for freedom. But Normandy is more than just its history. You'll also find charming towns like Honfleur, with its colorful harbor and quaint streets. And don't miss Mont Saint-Michel, a magical abbey perched on a tidal island. As the tide rolls in, it's like something out of a fairy tale. Remember to pack your walking shoes, a French phrase book, and an appetite for both history and beauty. Normandy will leave a lasting impression, I guarantee it. Next up is Alsace. Nestled on the border of France and Germany, Alsace is like stepping into a storybook. Think about charming villages with half-timbered houses, flower-filled window boxes, and cobblestone streets. It's a region with a heart of gingerbread and a soul of wine. Strasbourg, the capital of Alsace, is a delight to explore. You'll find grand squares, a magnificent cathedral, and charming canals. And don't miss the Petite France district, with its canals and picturesque bridges. It's Alsace in a nutshell. And if you're a foodie, you're in for a treat. Alsace is known for its hearty cuisine, influenced by both French and German traditions. Another must-see is Colmar, a town so picturesque it seems frozen in time. The colorful houses, the canals, the flowers. It's all so delightful. And speaking of delightful, be sure to visit during the Christmas season. The Christmas markets in Alsace are legendary, with twinkling lights, festive music, and stalls overflowing with handcrafted gifts and delicious treats. Now let's raise a glass to Bordeaux. This is a region that's synonymous with wine. From the world-renowned vineyards to the elegant châteaux, Bordeaux is a feast for the senses. And it's not just about the wine, although that's a big part of it. Bordeaux is also a city steeped in history, with grand architecture and a vibrant cultural scene. As you wander through the city, you'll be captivated by its elegant buildings, many dating back to the 18th century. The Place de la Bourse, with its stunning water mirror reflecting the grandeur of the surrounding buildings, is a sight to behold. And don't miss the Saint-André Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. Of course, no trip to Bordeaux would be complete without experiencing its legendary wine culture. Take a tour of a vineyard, learn about the winemaking process, and indulge in a tasting or two. And if you're feeling adventurous, Venture beyond the city to explore the surrounding wine regions, each with its own unique character and flavors. Bordeaux is a place where you can relax, savor the good things in life, and perhaps even bring home a bottle or two of your new favorite wine. Cheers to that. Bonjour from Lyon, a city that's a true feast for the senses. Lyon is a place to slow down, savor the flavors, and soak in the atmosphere. Known for its culinary scene, Lyon takes its food seriously. From Michelin-starred restaurants to bustling bouchons, the food is a highlight. Wander through Vieux-Lyon, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Visit Fourvière Hill for panoramic views and the stunning basilica. Lyon seamlessly blends old and new, offering something for everyone. Welcome to Toulouse, affectionately known as La Ville Rose, the Pink City. The buildings, crafted from local terracotta brick, bathe the city in a warm, rosy glow. It's a city that exudes charm and a laid-back elegance. Toulouse is the heart of French aerospace. Airbus calls this place home. The Basilica of Saint-Serene is a must-see, with its grand Romanesque architecture. Spend time in Place du Capitole, the heart of the city. And don't miss trying cassoulet, a regional specialty. Trade cityscapes for mountain majesty. The French Alps, where peaks pierce the sky, lakes reflect azure heavens, and the air is pure energy. A paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. Hit the slopes at Chamonix, home to Mont Blanc, Western Europe's highest peak. In summer, lush meadows replace snow, perfect for hiking and biking. Take a cable car to Aiguille du Midi for glacier views, or row across Lake Annecy's tranquil waters. Explore charming alpine villages, savor Savoyard cuisine like fondue and raclette, reconnect with nature amidst awe-inspiring scenery. Corsica. This island is a world unto itself. Think rugged mountains plunging into turquoise waters, charming coastal towns basking in the Mediterranean sun, and a history as rich and layered as the local cheeses. Corsica's coastline is a sight to behold. Imagine secluded coves with crystal-clear waters, perfect for a refreshing dip. Bonifazio's ancient citadel is simply magical. Corsica, my friends, is an island that will stay with you long after you've said adieu. Bonjour from the Dordogne. This region is like stepping back in time, with its rolling hills dotted with castles. If you're fascinated by prehistoric times, or simply enjoy stunning natural beauty, the Dordogne is calling your name. We're moving our French adventure to Lille, a city steeped in history and brimming with joie de vivre. Sitting on the France-Belgium border, Lille was part of Flanders. Flemish influence is everywhere, from architecture to cuisine. The Grand Place is the heart of Lille, bustling with activity. Wander through Vieux-Lille's cobbled streets and colorful facades. Don't miss the Citadelle de Lille, a star-shaped fortress. Lille is a hidden gem with culture, history, and great food. Next, we're heading west to Brittany, a region with a Celtic soul and a rugged coastline. Our destination is Rennes, the historic capital of Brittany, and a city that's as charming as it is lively. Rennes has a youthful energy, thanks in part to its large student population, but it's also a city with deep roots. You'll see evidence of that history everywhere you look, from the medieval half-timbered houses to the Grand Parliament of Brittany building. Wander through the streets of the old town, and you'll feel like you've stepped into a medieval fairy tale. The Place Sainte-Anne is a particularly picturesque spot, with its colorful houses and lively atmosphere. And while you're soaking up the history, don't forget to indulge in the local culture. Rennes has a thriving arts and music scene, and there are always festivals and events happening throughout the year. Be sure to try some Breton cider too, it's a regional specialty. For a breath of fresh air, escape to the Parc du Tabor, a beautiful botanical garden right in the heart of the city. It's a peaceful oasis with exotic plants, serene ponds, and even a small zoo. Rennes is a city that effortlessly blends the old and the new, the traditional and the modern. It's a place where you can wander through centuries-old streets, enjoy a lively Breton festival, and savor delicious local cuisine, all in a day's exploration. Our whirlwind tour of France has come to an end. We've scaled the Eiffel Tower, strolled through lavender fields, from Paris to the Riviera. I hope you're inspired to visit. Until next time, bon voyage.